Hello, 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 everybody. How are you? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Gemini New Moon Solar Eclipse Activation Live this evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so excited to be here with you during this very powerful, powerful activation. I hope you're all doing well. Have your water. These energies are intense, aren't they? And extremely heightened at this time. I'm going to give everybody a chance to come on in while I do the singing bowl. Take a couple deep breaths before I start the meditation. Let some people roll on in. Just taking some nice deep breaths to center myself. I'm Star. I'll be hosting the activation tonight with you all and activating as many of you as possible. This new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Gemini is assisting us to line up with these energies. It's allowing us to smoothly integrate into our new world. So I'd like to do a little bit of housekeeping and get it out of the way really quick before we get started. These are important housekeeping tips, and I'm not going to say rules because I don't really have any rules. After the activation, what you want to make sure that you do is drink lots of water. Have at least 12 to 16 ounces of water and guzzle that. Just chug it if you can after the activation, because water is a conductor and it will help move the energy that is in your body and move it out. So it's extremely important that you drink the water. Some people will experience symptoms while others may not experience any at all. And that's perfectly normal. It's perfectly fine. We all integrate in our own ways, right? There's no right way and there's no wrong way. So please give yourself permission and time to integrate any symptoms if you do have any or that you may experience. Activations can be felt very intensely to some, and then some will say, I don't feel anything at all, and that's okay. So make sure you rest, and rest assured that you're not doing the activation wrong. You're not failing. You're doing it perfectly. All activations work differently on different levels for everyone. And depending on the level that you are in your journey right now, will be how you experience this activation. You can always come back and watch the activation again. It's amazing because every one of us is on a personal journey, and I think it's amazing because it gives us the opportunity, right, to be on our own journey. So we try and just sit with the energies, and that would be kind of like having no criticism. Just sit with the energy. Just sit. Don't have any judgment, any ideas, and if any thoughts come into your mind, walk them like a dog. Let them come in and go out as quickly. Don't engage them. Don't be afraid to open up to the spiritual realms. There is zero harm here. Zero. There's no evil. There's no horror. There's nothing like that in the spiritual realm. It is nothing but unconditional love, peace, and joy. That's your fear that's talking to you in your mind, right? When you think those things, and fear is false evidence appearing real. So it's very important. Please don't shut it out, or don't shut me out, or don't shut me off, or don't shut it down. Don't oppress any feelings or leave the live because you may be getting activated. And sometimes those activation symptoms are not comfortable. Just know they'll pass and it's okay. You have free will. No harm will ever come to you. Ever, ever, ever. This is the highest possible energy that's available for you. It's your sovereignty, your free will, and it cannot be violated under any circumstances, under any conditions. We are sovereign beings having a human experience here on this planet. So try not to let yourself go down the rabbit hole, if you will, okay? That's a fear-based thought program, and it's a processed program that you think, and it's going to help you none except take you down the rabbit hole, right? It will help no one. So remember, there's no right, there's no wrong way. If you feel symptoms, awesome. If you don't, that's awesome too. You might feel them later. If you're tired after the activation, which is a common symptom, rest, rest. Let your body rest. Your soul knows what your soul wants. Please try not to disengage with the live, if you're feeling something, because that would be oppressing or suppressing an emotion or a feeling or a fear that's arising within you. Just sit with it and breathe. Okay? A couple tips and tricks that I want to give you guys that I've been doing is I would, try to disengage with social media after the activation or from here on out if you can. The news, etc. The feeds can be negative, and that is a negative mind pattern. And here's a real key for you. If it irritates you, say you're watching something on the news and it begins to irritate you, that's your intuition tuning you to tune out. Tune out because it's irritating you, right? For some reason. Let it go. Walk away. Don't engage it. Shy away from maybe just Facebook and any negative feeds that you might see going on right now, and try not to engage in them. Try to stay in a heart mind coherence, because that's what I'm going to activate tonight, is a heart mind coherence. It's a biofeedback loop that loops back upon itself, just like a negative thought pattern would loop back upon itself and create more pain and suffering. This is the same thing, the polarity, except now this is done with unconditional love, peace, joy, consciousness, heart, mind, coherence activation. So I would like you to focus on your heart if you can, right, during the activation. If you have any questions during the activation, during the housekeeping rules and tips and tricks, that would be a really good time to get any questions or concerns out of the way, because I'll ask you to put your cell phones down and to close your eyes and begin to breathe, so the chat will begin to slow. If you follow me on other social medias for different content, please respect the live activation and don't ask me questions that are not appropriate or surrounding this activation during this activation. It disrupts the meditation process, and you have to remember I'm a medical intuitive and I channel the energy, and so I want to keep that biofeedback loop between consciousness, the conscious collective, which is you guys. We all are the conscious collective, right? I want to keep that as unobscured and as unblocked as possible. So this will be a heart-mind activation that I would like you guys to focus on and just be mindful of that, okay? Try to think about things that are unconditional. Unconditional love, peace, and joy above all, right? If fear arises, just don't engage it. Let it leave as quickly as it came. Walk the dog. It's false evidence that's appearing real, and your egoic mind pattern knows that you're doing something for your soul's good, and so it will buck the system. And you just, as soon as you become consciously aware of that, the healing begins. So it's a beautiful thing. It's an illusion. You have to remember that. The ego loves that because it will drag us down that rabbit hole, that fear-based program, right? So I'm going to do the singing bowl 3 times. I want you guys to try and disengage in your phones and texting and typing questions or messages. And I want you to sit up in an erect position if you can. If you can't and you need to lay down, that's fine too. Just make sure your spine is erect. Okay, I'm going to do the singing bowl 3 times, and I'm going to assist the collective energies, and then I will be calling forth my angels, my guides, and my ascended masters. So what I'd like you guys to do is focus on your heart now, and you can place your hands over your heart if you choose, or you can put them in your lap facing face up so that the energy comes into your hands. Okay? I'm going to do the first deep breath. Deep breath in. Excellent. One more. Deep breath in. Spirit team, I call upon you, please, to come and assist me and the collective energies on this call. We all come from a place of love and light, Spirit, for the highest good of all, for ourselves and for you, Father, our Creator. Deep breath in. Focus on your breathing. Beautiful. Focus on your breathing. Your breathing is what connects you to consciousness. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Beautiful. Try and expand your abdomen outwardly when you inhale, and when you exhale, try and bring your abdomen in towards your spine. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath. Good job. Good job. Breathe in. When you release, release any tension in your body. Now I want you to just breathe normally. And I want you to command the energy field around you at this time to open up. The light, it's a grid, a circle of consciousness, unity consciousness. Open now. Please command your energy grids to open, my beautiful souls. Open. Imagine, if you will, a circle. It's all lit up with white dots. It's a grid. It's forming and it's connecting to each other. It's a web, a light, and each light is gathering in the circle, holding hands, connecting one energy. Gather in the circle in your mind's eye. Connect hands. Connect. Command your energy centers to connect now. Say connect, my beautiful souls. Say connect. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to call on my Ascended Master now, the first spirit anchor. I now call upon Archangel Metatron, the Archangel of Sacred Geometry, the bearer of Christ consciousness. Please come and assist me and the collective. Help us to ground our energies. Deep breath in. Beautiful. Imagine the 1,000-petal lotus flower, the 7th chakra. I command the 1,000-petal lotus flower to open. Open. Command your 7th center, your chakra, to open. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is the source of unmanifested. It pours into the 7th chakra. You may feel it tingling around the top of your head. Archangel Metatron is assisting us in moving it down our 6th and our 5th chakras to our heart. You may feel a warmth in your body, in your hands. It's perfectly normal. This is pure light streaming into your heads, into your neck. It's hitting your shoulders, your chest, your arms, and your hands now. Our heart center connects directly to your energies. Connect now. Here we are expanding our chest. The energy travels to the stomach, down the pelvis, to the womb. You may feel it going down your thighs now, to your calves, all the way down to your feet. Here is where this unmanifested energy begins to shoot into the earth, exiting from your feet. It travels straight down into the crust of the earth, deep, deep, deeper still, down to the crust. All the way down, my beautiful souls. You may feel a light sensation at the bottom of the soles of your feet. It's normal. Excuse me. This unmanifested energy is traveling down to the core of the planet, all the way down to the core of the planet. Layer upon layer upon layer, we travel. When we hit the Earth's core, you will see a beam of light. You may hear a click, a snapping, a popping. Click into place. Spirit angels and guides help us to release any unwanted, unmanifested energy that is not ours, that doesn't belong to us, that no longer serves us, and to give it back to the earth, to Gaia, to be recycled and manifested to pure light, pure love, unconditional joy and peace. Spirit angels, I now want to call upon the second spirit anchor, please. What shall be above will be below. And I call upon this light to come in, and I ask it to come in through our feet, to travel up from the core of the earth, layer upon layer upon layer upon layer, until it reaches your feet. It begins to travel up your legs. Deep breath in. You're doing beautiful. Up your legs, to your womb, to your stomach, into your chest. Up 1, up 2, up 3. Now we're at the 4th chakra, the heart. Allow this energy to swirl around in a figure 8 motion and click and snap into place. And Archangel Metatron, from your grounding, is assisting your chakras from above, so be below. Click into place now. This is unconditional love, joy, peace. The energies meet at the heart. I command the energies to connect and snap into place. Connect now. Say it aloud, my beautiful souls. Connect. Connect. You are now anchored. What shall be above will be below. You have a secure, grounded connection now. Here is where I would like you to set an intention, a strong mental command. I ask all fragmented energies to return to our souls, and I verbally command the soul's fragmented pieces to come back to us now. Say this aloud or in your mind's eye. These fragmented pieces may be ancestral and you have from over a lifetime ago, past hurts, past traumas, reincarnations, rebirths. Return our fragmented pieces back to our soul. And I want you to imagine a ball of light in front of you. It can be any size ball you want it to be. Basketball, a golf ball, or a huge beach ball. Imagine that ball in front of you right now, and it is at your chest level. And I am sending remotely beautiful energy to you all as a collective. Now, if you see this ball right at the chest level, right here, your fourth chakra, I call all fragments to come back to the heart. I ask you to come back to the heart now. Connect. This ball is condensing and growing in size. It's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. You can make the ball any size you want it. It's your ball. Nice. Breathe in. Excellent. 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 I call in Ascended Master Jessup. I can't pronounce his first name. Joseph. Thank you, Spirit, to assist us in purifying these fragmentations and to sweep them pure through our hearts, through our souls, with pure light, to purify them before integration. Breathe in. Be thinking about your intention and allow Joseph to purify these fragments and to integrate them back into your heart chakra. Now is a good time to thank the Ascended Masters, Angels, and Guides for assistance. I command the heart center to open now. Command your heart to open, sentinel beings. Now I want you to take that ball of light and I want you to place it in your heart. Place it right over your chest. Right over your chest. It's your sovereignty, free will. You will remember things that you didn't remember before. You may be experiencing warm or cool sensations in your body. It's perfectly normal. Nothing here to fear. Nothing but love and light and unconditional consciousness, unmanifested pure possibility of anything you want. This ball is integrating into your heart now. It is swirling around and around like a figure eight, the infinity sign. I command your heart center to open, sentinel beings. This ball of light is pure, pure unconditional love and peace. It returns to you now. You may feel it clicking or snapping into place. Say yes, my beautiful souls. Say yes. You must give your free will. This is heart coherence, unconditional love, joy, and peace. You are retiring to oneself. You are coming home. You may feel the warmth from my hands. They are on fire. I command you to open your heart centers now. You are now open, my beautiful souls, to a portal of unity consciousness. This ball of pure light is here for you, and it is the unmanifested. You may not see it because you don't have your gift given to you yet, but you will, my friend, you will. Say yes, my beautiful souls, to heart, mind, coherence, unconditional love, joy, and peace. Retire to one, come home to oneself. You may feel an explosion of love in your chest. That is the return home. So beautiful. These purified fragments have been transmuted and transcended off of you as a collective and fallen away. Breathe in, please. Beautiful. Ask your heart to send healing energies to your solar plexus, please. One, two, three. Breathe in. Excellent. Excellent. You are fully activated now, and you are grounded and purified in wholeness. You are sitting in the seat of your soul with your Creator. Hello. Hello. You are, your spiritual sovereignty is complete. Believe it is so, and it is given. Believe you have it, and you do. Believe that you have already received it, and it is yours. That is my intention for the collective consciousness. Please say after me, I am powerful. I am a sovereign being. I stand in my power. I am worthy. I stand for unity consciousness, and I will not be swayed. So be it. Consciousness, oneness, wholeness, home. If you would like to say the Om and you don't know it, you can say home. Om. And you can say it to yourself or in your mind's eye. Doesn't matter, Spirit knows. I am powerful. I am a sovereign being. I stand in my power. I am worthy. I am the light of God. I stand for unity consciousness, and I will not sway. So be it. Allow the energies, my beautiful souls, that I'm sending you to come to you and be open and perceptive. Let me clear away, transmute, and transcend what no longer serves you, your mind, your body, your soul, your psyche, or your person. Breathe in. You might see me looking over that way. I apologize. That's spirit pulling me. Thank you, Spirit. I'm just moving some energy. Just moving some energy in my room. And it's a ball. And I'm going to shoot it through my screen to you all. If you don't see it, it's okay. You're just not aware yet. That's all. That's why they call it awareness. Don't worry. Don't concern yourself about that. You need not worry of this. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. The Reiki Masters, Ascended Guides, and Spirit Angels are here, and you all have 3 to 5 assigned to you. Believe that it is so, and it is given. Believe you have it, my beautiful souls, and it is already yours. Believe you have received it. Raise your hands over your chest again and repeat after me. I am powerful. I am a sovereign being. I am a sentinel being having a human experience in this world. I stand in my power. You may feel your ears burning, tingling, or even ringing. You may feel like you're in a time warp, or you feel like you're wobbling, and that's perfectly normal. Let it wobble on through, my darlings. I'm transcending and transmuting what no longer serves you and what you don't need, and I am making room for consciousness to bring you new. Breathe in. Beautiful. If I cry, I'm sorry. I don't mean to, but it's a spirit. And when spirit's here, there's nothing you can do but let her go. Thank you, my darling. I release this ball of energy to you, beautiful souls. To you, beautiful souls. Say yes, my beautiful souls. Breathe in. That 1,000 lotus petal flower. That soft spot that's on the baby's head, right? Place your hands there. Allow the energy to begin at the top of your head. Allow your face to relax, your jaw, your neck, your shoulders. Allow the energy just to flow down. Beautiful energy. You may feel it tingling, you may feel a warmth. That's perfectly normal. Don't worry. The energy will come down your body, down the front of you and the back of you, and the chakra systems will pick up the sensory input to you and for you. You needn't not worry of this. All you must do is allow your will, free will, to accept and receive my energy, my darling. You are now fully grounded and activated. Spirit angels and guides, we thank you so much for being here with us. We honor the light and the pure consciousness. You are now unity consciousness, my sentinel beings, and it's sitting in the seat of your soul. Breathe in. You may open your eyes if you choose to. I'm going to wipe the tears out of mine. Please remember the housekeeping rules and tips and things that I've stated to you guys. Some of you that know me and follow me may already have your water ready. If you can, think about it, because some people say I don't enjoy water. That's okay. I don't particularly like it either, and I'll make a sparkling water or something like that, or I'll put something in it, lemon or orange. But water is a conductor, and it allows us to move our energy. And if you have stagnated energy that I'm trying to move and transcend and transmute, if you're not taking in proper adequate of water, the conductor, it's unable to transmute and transcend on its own. It still does, but it just takes longer. So why not assist it with some good old H2O2, right? Please remember the tips at the very beginning of the meeting. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for coming in and allowing me to do this with you. Please remember at the beginning of the video to drink plenty of water, get rest if you need it and it's required. There is a pre-phase, a post-phase, and an integration, okay? And everybody's journey, their soul path is individual and it's yours. So it will be separate and individual. You might experience something that they don't, and they might experience something you don't. And that's perfectly normal. That's what makes us that unique snowflake, right? Your activation is complete. Make sure that you are getting rest and that maybe write down some things that if there was some emotions that came up, write them down in a journal. I wouldn't give anything any weight in water right now. I would just allow your beautiful soul to be. Drink your water. Do whatever makes you happy. Excuse me one second. Stay in bliss, stay in consciousness and oneness. If you have questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm always here for you. Sound off in the comment section below if this helped you. And if you come and you say, I didn't feel anything at all, I'm doing it wrong, I promise you, you're not. The reason that you feel that way might be some of your mental processes that are going on at the time, right? So don't think you're doing anything wrong, my darling. Nothing's wrong. There's no good way. There's no wrong way. There's no right way to integrate. Consciousness, it's perfect. That's why it's consciousness, it's perfect. And your journey is perfect. And if you're just not quite ready yet, and when you are, you will. And so just love yourself and be patient and kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up about it, right? Don't beat yourself up about it. Just be kind and self-love yourself right now and drink. That water was charged by the moon. The Gemini energies have been very intense. So remember, some of these emotions that you're feeling, they may not. Cheers, Mary. Cheers, everybody in chat. These emotions that arise or come up, they might not be any of yours at all. In the beginning of the video, I spoke of ancestral collective energies and our parents and their parents and their parents. It's all collective, right? And so you have to remember, as long as you don't give it any weight in gold, as long as you don't give that thought, give that whatever it is, you don't feed the beast, right? You don't feed the insatiable tiger anything, then, and let the thought go in or come in and go out as quickly as it does, right? You'll be perfectly fine. Two things that I've helped people a lot with. Excuse me. And they say, I always remember this. And they say, if I have a thought, I remember what you said, and I walk the dog. And what they remember is not what I said. The and they do that. And they find themselves in their car when they are usually irritated at a stoplight, walking the dog. And it's quite beautiful. So if you find yourself doing that, I love it. It's beautiful. Don't worry. Don't worry. Nothing's bad or good or indifferent, right? It's only what your mind says is so. So, thank you so much for being here with me. Make sure you follow the tips and tricks that I've outlined for you guys. There's no rules, there's no right, there's no wrong. These are just tips. See, the Mercury retrograde is messing with me, and I'm dyslexic to begin with. So with Saturn going retrograde and Mercury retrograde, I'm just sometimes twisting my words, and it's okay. And I am able to laugh at myself about it today. Spirit is all over in this room. So if you guys felt something very, very profound, That is so beautiful. People have told me that they had the most profound shift. Um, I don't generally do this type of thing, but I want to do this. So if you'll oblige me for one quick second, I want to give a shout out to my friend Denise and her family. I have been sending remote healing for them because her father has not been well and he's been bleeding. And she notified me this morning that his bleeding has stopped. And so I am so honored and so grateful that Spirit allowed me to be the vehicle in which to promote that healing for her, her family, and her father. It was not me, my darling. It was not me. And this isn't me here right now. It's consciousness. I'm simply the messenger. I'm just the messenger. So thank you so much for that information. It really made my day, and it allows me to continue doing what I'm doing because I know I am hitting the mark. And isn't that what the Bible said? Hit the mark. So sound off always in the comment section below. Share the content. You never know who would like to experience a full moon activation. Place it on your social medias, if you will. Um, I don't know. Even download it if you'd like as well. I love you too, Mary. I love you all very, very much. You are all connected. We are all oneness. Remember that. I, you, the fence post. I am consciousness. Therefore, I am. And I am here for you as a collective, from my heart to your heart. Namaste.